So welcome to week 4 of network system security. This is going to be basically going over the majority of P3. This video is just going to be an overview of what P3 is, and then I'm going to do different videos on each little section essentially. So I'm going to get right into that. So um, obviously for this outcome, the whole point is basically to explain how an organisation could minimise these breaches to obviously stop things from either getting stolen or getting damaged, and also to describe how users can be authenticated onto a network system. Now, for this one, for authentication, I'll probably do a video on this separate next week, so the week after next, because this is not part of P3. That I believe is part of M2. So I'll go over that another time. But we'll basically go over P3 for this these set of videos anyway. So as you can see, P3 is explaining what an organisation can do to minimise security. Authentication and cryptography I'll do in different weeks, so you can do them at a different time. But for now, we're going to be focusing on P3 because P4 and P5 are going to be part of the same assignment essentially. What it asks for is it says that it suggests to do a presentation. Now, I'm going to sort of give my little smug look because you can do it as a presentation if you so wish. I imagine nobody's going to do that. They can. If you really want to present it on screen and go through it, it will take you probably all of an hour to put together and then about half an hour to record. So instead of taking you quite a few hours, it'll take you a lot less. But if you want to make it harder on yourself, go for it. I'm going to be quite happy to read through your assignment if you really want to hand it in like that. But if you do want to go through it with a presentation, by all means do it. Just do it on video. You can come into college and do it. We've got a recording station that you can use. So it's entirely up to you. But I'll leave you that option if you do want to do it. I imagined I'm going to get the maximum amount of 0 people do that, but we'll see. So yeah, it says should be more than a simple description though. So it has to be an explanation. It does say explain, and in the content it actually says yes, explain. So that doesn't mean you can just be like, this is what this is, and then just leave it. You have to explain like how this works. Why does it help reduce the risk? Like, why is this beneficial? So it's split up into 5 different categories. So policies and procedures. So that's obviously setting up different rules and how to follow them, and that should help mitigate the risk of things going wrong in your network. User responsibilities, obviously, you giving responsibilities to either your staff at a place or your customers as well, or students, etc., saying like how they should use your systems, and if they don't, obviously, then you don't let them use it at all. Like that can be a very helpful thing to sort of minimize security breaches. Obviously, education, so educating people just to make sure that they know how things work, how to stop against certain attacks, or even just how to stop people opening phishing emails, stuff like that. That's always a common one. Um, physical, excuse me, security of a system. That's quite a common one. A lot of people seem to forget that networks can obviously be attacked physically. You can walk into a networking infrastructure like physically and just sort of start nicking hard drives and stuff like that and just causing damage. And then risk assessments, which I think you've done a little bit with Josh before about risk assessments. I'm not sure if you've already done it yet, but risk assessments are quite a common one. Again, I'll go over that in a separate video, but that's what it's going to be. So that's what we've got to do this. I say this week for this pass criteria. It's not that bad. The pass criteria is pretty easy. I'd say the first 3 pass criteria for this unit are pretty straightforward. It's when we're getting into P4 and P5, you're going to probably need some more time and effort putting into it. Which for some of you, that's going to really kill you putting in effort, because I know what you like for putting in effort, some of you. But as I say, if you have any trouble, just let me know, because I know there's some of you out there that genuinely do ask for help, and as you've probably already now seen, I will help you out, and it helps a lot. Um, like, I'm not going to. If you're struggling to get something in on time, let us know previously. We keep saying this to everybody, and it just seems to just be ignored. Well, we're not going to tell you off if you come to us saying I'm struggling to get this done on time. Can I have an extension? So someone asked me that. I'm not going to say who, but somebody asked me that, and I said, yeah, that's fine because you gave me a reason. Um, but if you're going to come to me with really poor reasons as to why you're not doing it, it's not going to fly. But you need to please get in contact with us if you're struggling to get this stuff in on time. So please get it in on time. Otherwise, let us know. That being said, this video is just an overview for that. I'm going to put other videos out as well that sort of go into this in a bit more detail. But yeah, if you're struggling with it, join me on a Thursday or come in on a Monday, either one of them two, and just sort of talk to me about it.